Okay, landing pages. Like they just fill in a few things here to create landing pages. They're pretty simple. Like for example, like using the ebook image, like you could download that, like, and then use the this for getting people's information to get their first time home buyer's guide. You got like looking to downsize, see what's possible. This like is a little registration for when they're having an open house. Like so they upload the background photo of the property they're in. Somebody fills this in, it automatically reloads it. It's going to automatically send the customer, that filled this in, it's going to send them an email with the property listing, and it's also going to put it into the agent CRM, or not CRM, but the landing page lead section in Agent 3000. They could embed videos as well. Whatever they want to do with landing pages, they're really flexible. Social media tools, the website screenshot share. Exactly what it sounds like. It's going to take a screenshot of any website they have. They could go to their property search, for example, put that in there. We could even put an overlay and rotate it 30 degrees. What this is going to do is create a screenshot of that, and it's automatically going to embed the link to that property search or whatever they're taking a screenshot of, and embed it in there so that like when somebody clicks it off of say Facebook or somewhere else, then when they click this, it's going to take them right directly there. And we just click Facebook here and we just post it to Facebook then. So real simple. Like I said, they could use any domain name or your URL that they wanted to use. The listing collage post, they go ahead and put an MLS number in here, and let's see, MLS number. And they just accept the terms that like whether it's their listing. This one isn't my listing, so it tells me that it better be my listing or I could be in trouble for advertising it. Then they just like go ahead and grab the photos that they want, and they just drag and drop them, and then create the collage. And what it's doing is it's creating one image with those 5 photos. But the nice thing is it's going to automatically embed a single property website for this with this agent's contact information on it. Like even if it's somebody else's listing, it's always got the agent creating it, their information. That's why we have that pop-up come up like stating that they better make sure they have permission to advertise this. Or they can just download it if they want to use it for something else. Social media memes. A lot of things like people like to do is like I got an instant home valuation on this website. Like again, they can use any website they want. All they're going to do is they're just going to paste that in there, and then down here I could roll over like what's my home worth, free instant home valuation, and then just click to Facebook, and then it's going to bring up a Facebook page, and they can go ahead and submit that to post it to Facebook, and Facebook's going really, really slow here. Here it goes. So they can pick the page, like they want to put it on a page they manage, and then they can post it there. They can even write something else about it. My memes is just like if they created their own memes using the meme generator here. Same thing. They can embed the link into it. And again, the nice thing is like any of these memes that they're creating or they're using from the stock ones that we have are all embedding this link into the meme instead of them having to write it above it and saying, hey, click the image below or something like that. Reports, it's got agent ranking, office rank, or production statistics, area sales comparison, absorption rate. Absorption rate here, they could say like, hey, I want to see everything this year and they could pick all these. If they want to pick all of them, they could, or just some of them. I'm just going to go ahead and pick all of them, and then I could hit submit. And it's going to go ahead and create a report for the absorption rate, for just this year, what's going on. Again, they can make that age range or date range anything they want to make it. So then it comes here, and I can see single family homes for here. It's 5.84 months right now, for the whole MLS. I could have based it just on a city. Area sales comparison, they can go ahead and mark all these properties if they want. Again, they could say this year compared to last year. They can select an area. Maybe they want to compare a couple cities. We can type in Cape Coral, Fort Myers. And you can type in as many cities as you want, and then it'll go ahead, and then that way they got a comparison that they can download and send to their customers. It's got Cape Coral, it's got the number sold, it's the average, the median price for the date ranges there for the 2023 totals and the 2022. Agent ranking shows where they rank So I could say, this year sales volume based on any type of property, submit. I'm not an actual agent, so like I just hard coded somebody in here. Says like Mike Dart is ranked number 42 under this criteria for just this year. Shows you how many sides and volume, market share, and everything. Production statistics just showing the production they have. And like I say, this year compared to last year, I could say for all statuses, for all property types, and submit that. And then it comes and it breaks it all down, everything they rented, canceled, like active volume, expireds, pendings, whatever they sold. Again, it's because I'm not an agent, all mines are zero. But the Flyers, most used program, hands down. Let's say we're doing an open house flyer, and all I would do is, it's kind of like the listing collage program. We just type in the MLS number, we accept terms because it's not mine, it tells whose it is up there, and then we go ahead and just drag and drop photos. There's a lot of photos here, so it's even got a slide bar here. I can slide down here, and then I can say open house. I can pick the date. I can pick a second date if I had it. I'm going to say add profile photo. I can select a background border if I want. It brings in all the amenities and the remarks and everything. So I can edit any of these, get rid of the zeros there. Just say create PDF, and then it goes ahead and creates it. And in 30 seconds, we got a professional looking flyer, nice border around it, my picture on it and all the contact information. All the flyer programs are similar to that. Again, super, super easy. Single property websites. They can go in there. It'll show their listings if they want. If a broker wants all the broker's office listings to show up for every agent, we just code that in there. And then that way every agent can see all the listings, because some brokers allow all their agents to advertise any listing in the broker. Otherwise, they could type in an MLS number as well if they want. And then it's got template 1. This is kind of a legacy template that a lot of people still like. I left in there. I personally like this one. We can say it with address or without address. If it's not their listing, they'd probably want to go no address, so that they're not advertising something that somebody's going to drive by and then call the agent off the sign. But it's got all the information here. You can see all the photos, forms to fill in for schedule showing, mortgage calculator. Again, it's going to have this agent's information on it, and they can request more info. So nice professional looking single property websites. Craigslist code. A lot of people still using Craigslist. Again, it'll show all the listings if the broker allows that. And then otherwise they can type in something and then view details ad. This is like all the stuff that they just say copy HTML, and then they would paste it into Craigslist. This is what it would look like. So a lot more professional looking than them just going in there and just typing in something. So they could use this for other things besides Craigslist if they want. The QR codes, they can type in an MLS number in here. Sorry about that. And then and create a QR code for this property. If they want, they can say force the customer to enter email. That way when it gets scanned, the person will have to enter an email. Now it's a lead generating QR code. But they can say where they're going to put it. Let's say I was going to put this on Facebook, create the QR code. You notice it slightly changes here. They can right click on that, save that image, and then they can post another one and say that I'm also going to put it on a postcard. Say get QR code, and then right click on that one, save that one. Then now when people are scanning these, they're going to know where they came from. That's where we got the QR tracker here. And if I click on this, it shows me this one was scanned from a sign, this Facebook, postcard, sign. It shows me I had forced lead registration, so they had to put it in an email. It also shows the current price it's at. There's 47 different scans here. They can also export it to a CSV file if they want. They can show more at a time if they want. So you can see sometimes people didn't put a email in, so they just bounce. In other times they did. So, but you can see again the price and the date and the timestamp for all that. The sign writers, they just go ahead and put an MLS number in there for that. And then they can say they want to add a profile photo or a QR code to the sign writer. They say create PDF. And then it creates a PDF again with the colors that, like I chose there, or I wanted a red background, like they can customize it to anything they want, the font colors too. If somebody's driving by this, they go to listingspy.com, they put in that code, which is the letter and then the MLS number. It will take them to a site where again they have to put their email address in there, and it's a lead generating sign writer now. They would just send this PDF file to their printer. And and then we got some legacy graphs in here, like average days on market, average sales volume. They're all pretty similar, but like this one here is a little bit different. The scatter graph. Let me see, blue circles. Like put that in there. I can say, show me like maybe a 1.5 mile radius. I'm going to say it's a residential. I happen to know this is a single family home. I can go 12 months back. I can say price range. I know that like everything in here is, between 1 million and say, 2 million. And I could do square footage. Like I say, it's like 2,500 to 4,000. And again, I could do bedrooms, bathrooms, all that kind of stuff. But what's this going to do is it's going to create a scatter plot graph of it. So now I can say create graph. I can uncheck some of these if I didn't think some of these properties were, fair comparables like to what was going on in this area. But now here's a scatter plot. Like these are all the properties that were available, and then it draws a line through there. And then so they have an idea of. What to price this property at, so it's another nice thing to throw in their listing presentation. So again, then they can do average days on market, listing inventory, sales volume. These are all pretty similar. I'll just do this one. I'll pick all property types, and I can pick all property types here, submit, and then comes back and it creates a table like that they could use to post on Facebook, or the graph with the median price and and then all the criteria. So this way, anybody looking at this graph knows what criteria was selected, and so they know why. This graph looks like a lot different than it would have been if I just did residential. But this way, nobody's ever accused of false advertising anything. And then it says that information deemed reliable but not guaranteed. It was created at age 3000, so that the MLS isn't responsible for any of the graphs created. Thank you.